Is 2019 interesting or what? What we're looking at is stormy, strange weather and probably energy and emotions all around and about. Am I talking weird? Probably, because being planetary defense commander's a bit of a tricky job. And so we have quite a bit of wind events happening all across the United States, from California, which is on fire in the north and the south, semi-volcano ranges throughout here, there, and everywhere. We're looking at possible snow and ice in Amarillo over the Pantex nuclear facility. And we have horrible wildfires that have started in North and South California. Unrelated, at the beginning of the year, I said there was probably a 75% chance the West Coast of the United States would see volcano activity this year and 95% chance next year, due to all the gas giants being on the same side and direct correlations I've found for that. And the digital gods get mad when I mention that shit. Cranky weather guy who doesn't get mad, he just gets cranky. And not about that. Just about life in general, I guess. He's the king of weather Twitter, and he is talking about seeing the bend back begin aloft as lift increases, new development starting to emerge over Texas. And so I have yet to nail all of the specifics of the Eris Superior Conjunction month, which would be October. It was technically a week ago on the 17th. But I have found like big things, like you get major wind events, volcano events. And so we are getting a Santa Ana wind event combined with fires that have started. This is the Kincaid fire, which 4 hours ago it had burned 7,000 acres, and I believe it's now burned over 10,000. They're having whole towns in Geyserville have to evacuate because it's a really bad deal. I believe PG&E shut off power before the event started to 187,000 customers. I don't know, times that up by like 3.6 for a guess of how many customers are per home. That's a lot of people. You've got the old water fire happening in San Bernardino. And Danny Bergs says there's two distinctly different stories happening in risk assets today. Commodity currencies are getting hit on global growth concerns, but equities are swimming along just fine with these corporate earnings. And so you got this major weather event happening not only in California, but, you know, the weather's a bit wild all over. Dramatic pause. The projections are definitely getting rainier. The flood concerns have shifted away from Texas east into Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and north of that. And remember, it's going to be a weird week, so prepare for changes and alterations. We're watching something now developing in the Gulf. I would say given it a plus 30% chance of cyclonic development and even a possible surprise hurricane, just because it's one of the weeks I have been warning about all year. And you know, I have been for almost 7 years now, 7-year anniversary on November 23rd. I have been providing excellent information to both the people and the ruling class. It has been an interesting ride for sure. But what we got is Earth is like a McDLT. That's like a hamburger where the hot side is hot and the cold side is cold. And so you have the cold happening in the northwest, and then the hot happening in the southeast, and the big battleground happening in the middle. And you got Popocatépetl volcano over here somewhere. It's been going off all year nonstop. And then you got Fuego and Colima they're also volcanoes. And so, yeah, there has been a lot of moisture associated with those areas in 2019. And so at the moment, our big chunks of moisture are drifting to the west, but at some point, they're supposed to turn and go north by later tonight. And so we will have to watch for any more surprises. And looking at this radar, it definitely seems off the west coast of Mexico and California, it's kind of dry and glitchy. So yeah, take the weird weather watch up a notch. I sort of get in trouble a lot, at least I have since 2013, because I'm like, yo, y'all, we got to work together as people. And for whatever reason, that has not been a popular solution among any of the major sectors. So the red here is possible tornado activity in central Texas. That would be Austin, San Antonio. Keep an eye out. Like I said, it's going to be really weird weather, probably. Mixed precipitation. So you're getting snow, North Texas, some ice, tornadoes, Central Texas, and then possibly some flooding rain in South Texas. And then the storm will carry on into the east, and some things show it bombing out when it exits the coast and then heading north, kind of like that one storm did, but we'll have to keep our eye on it. There's a thing Cranker's talking about. What is this, like a dry push boundary line? And then you got some snow and mixed precipitation up there. And then here's the big bad boy we're watching in the Gulf of Mexico. And did I mention that, yeah, nobody's saying it could be a hurricane, but yeah, it could be a hurricane. But hopefully we're all pretty prepared and have 24, 48-hour plan in place just in case she gets really, really weird. But like I said, it looks like this, if any type of development happens, regardless of that, there's going to be a whole lot of rain and wind events. So it looks like this could be dragging it this way. And, I can't stress enough, it's just best to be prepared and to stay aware of the situation. Because nobody's really good at hurricane intensification, supposedly. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a monster to me, with potential to be super monstery. And there's that weird zap at the end. But it seems like for the hurricane season so far, our atmospheric defense division has been stellar, zapping it to move the precipitation away from the low itself so it never has any chance of solid rapid development. So yeah, kudos to those guys and ladies. But this is probably going to explode. And when I mean explode, I just mean pulse up with lightning and rain and winds late night tonight for south of Texas. South of the United States. Because like I said, it's now the models have drifting here, and definitely everybody in the Gulf be aware. But I'm just watching these clouds move in what seems to be rather peculiar. And you had your fires. So you had your fires there. So yeah, you get your south fires, and then you get your north fires. Volcano ranges is all up and down this thing. Look at that. Yep. So you got a super wildfiery, windy, super snowy. And then you get the snow that's going to dip down into here. And then you have a hurricane temperature waters. Well, actually, 79. It's like 2 degrees below. But I'm saying it's still warm. What about up in there? It's like 79. Man, it's a 74 point temperature swing. Or 64. I don't know, man. Okay. But yeah, so, and then here's going to be the big battleground. I'm going to press a button. And we watch as the temperature advances forward. How are you doing today? And see, so you get some heat. And they're like trying to touch fingers. You know that Michelangelo or God and David are about to touch fingers. You can decide which one is. Man, the weather is crazy. The temperature gradients. What? Okay. Yeah, when you look at it like that, that don't look good at all. And that looks like it could definitely be a hurricane. And it doesn't have to be a hurricane to cause a whole lot of damage. And just because we've been lucky so far all year in regard to hurricanes, I advise people not to celebrate until hurricane season is over. I know we're going to be on alert here. And by we, I mean me, because I'm a one-man team, through like the first 2 weeks of November. But yeah, that's quite a area of interest to watch. Check out the King of Weather Twitter, Cranky Weather Guy. 850 millibars is the race to organize before the very disruptive wind flow around the trough, both lead and post, put an end to it Friday a.m. Most likely a 24 to 30 hour open water curiosity and then elongation and absorption into the trough. Low and mid-level moisture siphon into the lambs region. Yeah, it looks like problems, man. And needs to be disrupted on a prayer level, energy level, atmospheric defense level. And everybody needs to stay aware. And so, yeah, it looks like here they may have separated the low from the rainy part. So it's meta, and we will keep watching. Medellin. I'm watching Entourage. I like to, because the world is so crazy right now. I watched all of Cheers, and then I watched all of Friends, and then I watched all of Silicon Valley, and then I'm now watching Entourage. That's pretty much what I've been doing for the last few years. Is just working or watching those sitcoms. Because you need laughter. All of this tropical moisture advancing overnight into early tomorrow. And this thing definitely could surprise. It's got 4 freaking arrows. And so the arrows are pointed at you. Be on the lookout for rain, wind, and lightning. With thunder. Cranky's got a blog. You should check it out. I'll leave it linked for you in the information box. It's quite a dig with a nice divergent jet entrance region downstream, which will support the heavy rainfall. Yep. Tropical disturbance curiosity. All right. Reed Timmer caught thunder snow last night, and then I guess got hammered by intense upslope snow. And so now he's getting a sunrise in Colorado. But yeah, a lot of the vineyards are getting hit. And isn't Italian wine good? Do grapes grow in volcano places? And we've now got mandatory evacuations due to Kincaid fire. All of Geyserville, Geysers Road to Highway 128, Pine Flat Road, Red Winery Road, Alexander Mountain Road, Highway 128 from Geysers Road to River Road, including the casino, all roads off River Road. Wait, did I just hit the wrong button again? I'll read again. Breaking. Mandatory evacuations due to Kincaid fire. All of Geyserville, Geysers Road to Highway 128, Pine Flat Road, Red Winery Road, Alexander Mountain Road, Highway 128 from Geysers Road to River Road, including the casino, all roads off of River Road. All right, so I'll do what I can to keep you guys updated. The energy's been really weird. And I love you. Stay cool. God bless everyone.